mass media has played a role in the U.S. government election process since FDR used the mass media as a firearm check. Since then, there have been many developments in the government towards more contact with the mass media, such as the creation of the press secretary, who contacts the mass media in the place of the president to arrange appointments, conferences, and stuff like that. The mass media is really important for arranging conferences because the president has a lot on his plate and can't always do that, although the mass media does play a very large role and is important. So, an example of this is framing, where the mass media actually places someone in the government in a certain setting and describes them, and basically the only source of information that the people have for the character of that office. And mass media is, as important as it is, can have negative effects on elections and the political process as well. The hyper-pluralist theory actually talks about how the government and politics can tend to create an environment where the voices of the people aren't properly heard throughout the government. Media has a lot of power in the electioneering process, and for that reason, it has a lot of outcomes, many of which are positive and some of which are negative. The positives are obvious. The public is more informed and they know more about what's going on. Obviously, that is a good thing, but because mass media has so much power, they can corrupt public opinion, and they can cause divided governments when one form of mass media has more power. Good night, America.
Let's take a look at how the power of the political party have declined over the years.
We all know what political parties are. Today, in the modern day, we have, the Democrats, and our current president happens to be Democrat, Barack Obama, and we have the Republicans, and those are the two political parties in power now. Third parties, which run in some elections, are known as minor parties, but these two, the Democrats and the Republicans that we have today, are the majority parties. The responsibilities of political parties are to, first, represent special interests, second, educate voters, third, recruit candidates, and fourth, raise campaign money. Political parties play a great role in the government and politics today, as well as interest groups. Interest groups are formed on behalf of either a group of individuals or corporations who try to lobby their interests and influence legislation during Congress. Interest groups can be public, private, can be specific interest, can be one interest. There's a whole different load of interest groups. So two examples of interest groups are the AARP, which is the National Association of Retired People. That's wrong. And the NRA, which is the National Rifle Association. The National Rifle Association is a single interest interest group, while the AARP is a public interest group.
I'm a political party hero.
Yeah! I'm a modern political party in the United States.
Alright, go ahead. Look at how the power of the interest groups.
Political parties!
How do you make this funny?
How do you make it funny?
I could say, okay.
BFDR!
Okay, the word incumbent is easy to remember because it uses the same root as the word cucumber, and I love cucumbers.
I think you should definitely do the thing at the end where you try to get up and you fall over.